The Kalaychi Roma, a small community, number around 18,000 souls. They live scattered across Bulgaria in towns like Tribodidzi and cities like Stara Zagora. For centuries, they have maintained their unique identity, passing down their ways from generation to generation. Their traditional profession is quite specific. They are, or at least were, tinsmiths by trade. This craft involves working with metal, often copper, mending pots, repairing pans, and tin plating items. Historically, they traveled widely through Bulgaria, offering their services, repairing coffee pots, pans, and cutters, and selling their wares at local markets. This nomadic lifestyle shaped their community, fostering a close-knit society. Marriages often happened within the group, preserving their traditions and unique dialect. The demand for traditional tinsmithing has dwindled, and it's a craft that's slowly fading away. Many Kalaychi now have regular jobs. Some even own their own houses. Men have diversified their work. Some now install guttering, for example, using their metalworking skills in new ways. Yet the old identity remains strong. Once a year, something remarkable happens. It's called the bride market, or botchi as some refer to it. This event is central to Kalaychi life, usually taking place on the last Sunday in August. The location is often a parking area near the Bachkovo monastery, nestled in the Rhodope mountains. Thousands of Roma attend, coming from all over Bulgaria. Families travel for this specific purpose. It is the primary opportunity for young Kalaychi to meet, to flirt perhaps, and to find potential spouses. Interactions between young men and women are otherwise restricted, making the market even more significant. The market serves a very clear function. It's about matchmaking and continuing the Kalaychi line. Young women are presented and young men look for a suitable partner. Families observe, support and negotiate, with the future of their children and the continuation of their community at stake. It's a serious business despite the festive atmosphere, a blend of celebration and careful consideration. This gathering is not just about individuals. Appearance is everything at the bride market, especially for the young women. They prepare meticulously for this day, with new outfits being essential. Each year, a new dress, new shoes. It's a chance to shine, to catch the eye of a potential suitor. Gold jewelry is common. Necklaces, bracelets, earrings, a display of family status perhaps, or simply a love for adornment. Makeup plays a significant role too, with young Kalaychi women often using it to achieve a lighter skin tone. The aim is to look one's best, to present an image of health, youth and readiness for marriage. It's a performance in some ways with a fascinating blend of old and new. The men also dress well, though the focus is often on the women. It's all part of the presentation, the careful construction of image in a setting where first impressions count for so much. The bride market involves more than just meeting. There is a financial aspect, a system of dowry, or what some might call a bride price. When a young man and his family are interested in a girl, they make an offer to her parents. This is a sum of money paid by the groom's family to the bride's family. The amounts can vary considerably. Typically, a dowry might range from €1,000 to as much as €10,000, sometimes even more. The sum depends on several factors. The girl's beauty is one, her reputation within the community is another, and critically, her perceived purity. Virginity is paramount. This cannot be overstated. For a Kalaychi bride, it is the highest virtue. A girl who is not a virgin faces a difficult path. She might be married off for a very small sum, or even next to nothing. The dowry in this context is complex. Section 5 brings us Maria's story, a young woman's hopes and constraints. Maria is, she's 21 years old and hails from Tribodidzi, a small town nestled in southeast Bulgaria. Like many young women her age, she attends the bride market with hopes of finding a husband. Perhaps a wealthy one, she admits with a hint of aspiration. Maria is not uneducated. She obtained her school leaving certificate at 16, which is, somewhat uncommon in her community. This achievement hints at a desire for something more, a broader horizon perhaps. Yet, she feels the weight of tradition and the restrictions it places upon her. "My life is determined by my parents," she says, acknowledging that after marriage it will be determined by her husband. This is, after all, the expected path. Maria expresses a desire for more freedom, to make her own choices, but she is also keenly aware of the consequences. Disobeying parental rules can lead to problems within the family, within the community. Unlike in the past, Maria does have some say. She is allowed to choose her husband, and her parents will not force her. Her story reflects the tension between personal aspiration and communal expectation, a common theme for young Kalaychi women. Section 6. Generational Echoes, Tani, Mitko and the Pull of Custom. Tani is Maria's cousin. He's 17 years old. He too attends the bride market looking for a potential bride. He's studying forestry and aims to be a forest warden. This shows ambition, a plan for a future beyond traditional crafts. Yet he feels a strong obligation to marry a Kalaychi girl, to uphold the traditions of his people. Especially because he is an only son, this carries a particular weight. His father is Mitko, Maria's uncle. Mitko is a tinsmith, though his income from this traditional trade is now small, only about 3%, he estimates. He holds strong traditional views. He believes firmly in the old ways. He states he would prevent his daughter from marrying an outsider, and he would not permit his son Tani to do so. Tani seems to accept this. The generational echo is strong. Section 7. New Signals, Old Rules, Technology's Tentative Touch. The modern world is seeping in, even into tightly knit communities like the Kalaychi. Smartphones are ubiquitous. Young people use them constantly. Facebook is a popular platform for communication, for connection. This technology is changing how they interact, even in the context of the bride market. Young men and women might arrange to meet there, using social media to plan encounters. This digital connectivity presents a challenge. It opens windows to other lifestyles, to different ways of thinking. Young Roma can see beyond their immediate surroundings. They can communicate with non-Kalaychi people. This access to information is powerful. It's a fascinating intersection of ancient custom and 21st century life. Section 8. Beyond the celebration shadows and societal pressures, the bride market doesn't exist in a vacuum. The Kalaychi community faces external pressures, and broader social issues impact their lives. One documented market experienced low attendance. Hundreds came instead of the usual thousands. The reason was a disturbing rumor, a nationalist motorcycle gang supposedly blocking roads to the venue. This fear of attack led to the event breaking up early. This highlights a wider problem: discrimination against Roma communities in Bulgaria and across Europe. Such groups can feel vulnerable, their traditions misunderstood or vilified. This can lead to a more insular existence, a strengthening of internal bonds out of necessity. Within the broader Roma community, challenges are immense. It casts a shadow over events like the bride market. Section 9. Tradition at a turning point, what lies ahead? The Kalaychi bride market is a remarkable custom. It has survived for generations, a testament to the community's resilience and their commitment to their identity. But it stands at a crossroads, buffeted by internal and external forces. The younger generation is more exposed to global culture, to different ideas, through technology and education. Their aspirations may not always align with the strictures of tradition. The economic foundations are also shifting. The traditional tinsmith trade is dying. New livelihoods are being sought. This change can impact social structures, including marriage customs. The desire for self-determination among youth grows. Only time will tell how the Kalaychi navigate this complex path. Their story is far from over.